Alright, the time has come to put the carb back together. Get this out of the way. And that as well. There it is. Clean. Got all the passages blown out with compressed air. And we're ready to start putting this back together. So, grab my bag of goodies here. Just to start sticking the emulsion tubes and the main jets in first. I believe that's actually called the main jet holder. I actually ran all my tools through the ultrasonic cleaner as well, so they are nice and spiffy. Just kind of want to just give those a little bit of a turn, nothing too drastic. Don't want them to get stuck. Alright, just kind of checking to make sure they both went in the same amount. I'll grab my pilot jets, toss those in there. Alright, and then just a little boop. And there they go. There's my other one. There it is. This is all pretty straightforward. The phrase installation is reversive removal definitely applies here. So that's both of those. Now we can actually do these float bowls. So you're going to want to take the float bowl needle. It just goes right in there, like that. So it just kind of dangles freely. And it goes in that little hole there. Whoops, fell off. Put that back on the tang. And there like that. And those pins just go in place. There we go. Alright, and what you want to check for on these needles, if you're reusing yours, the new ones do come in a rebuilt kit, is you want to make sure that this black plastic piece isn't chipped or broken or anything like that. Make sure there isn't any like wear ring to it that would keep it from sealing. And the pin. These carbs go together really, really quick. Alright, so at this point, you can adjust the floats, and I've already done this, but the method here is you want them so they're dangling free like that, and then you tilt them so that they're just coming to rest on the needle. And then you'll put it like that, maybe support it with a screwdriver, some such nonsense so that it stays tilted like that, and then you measure from this mating surface to the highest point on the float, and for this bike you want that to be 17 millimeters plus or minus 1 millimeter. So as close to 17 as you can get it. And that is the correct float height, which means that you will have the correct height of gasoline in the bowls for the bike to run right. So now I've got those on. And that is everything that goes in there. Yep, that is everything that goes in there. So now the bowls themselves, make sure you got your gasket in there. Sometimes those don't really like going back on. Just toss some screws on there. Ah, darn it, gasket's putting up a fight. So, yep. Gasket's wanting to pop out, so you might have to do this number, swishing it down with your hands and popping it on there. Did that work? Did not. Might have to fight with this for a while. There we go. Immediately tighten it down so that it doesn't pop out. Sometimes you might need to soak these gaskets in gasoline or something like that. That can make them fit better. Alright, so that is the bottom end of the carbs all done. Both float bowls are on. These are all torqued down pretty much about right. Got the idle screw attached. So now these idle screws, and that will be spring and then washer and then the O-ring. And you'll want to put those in from the bottom like this, and then hold them and flip it back over. That's so that none of those components fall off. And these get screwed all the way in until they stop. And it shouldn't take much force to screw these in at all. These go in pretty easy, even with the spring pushing against them. It gets a little bit tighter and then it just kind of stops. I'll grab the other one. Alright, and that's with idle screws in. And now if you kept track of how many screws they were in when you took them out, you'll screw those out that same amount. In my case, 2 and a bit turns, so that's a half, 1, 1.5, 2, a little bit, half, 1, 1.5, 2, and a little bit. Alright, I'm going to flip these back around. Jerks. Alright, now for the top. So we've got our diaphragm, and what's going to go in here is the spring. Will go into the spring keeper, which I have at. Let's see. Alright, so we got the diaphragm on the slide. Drop the needle down in there. There we go. Needle down. And then this needle keeper and the spring go in. And on the bottom here by the needle, you see there's another hole. You kind of want to rotate this so that none of these feet are blocking that hole. So there we go. I know that's good. And I'll just slide that in here. And these do have only one way they can go in, so make sure you get that rotation right. Should just drop right in. Make sure the gasket lines up so it doesn't get pinched. And then here on the top there's these prongs here. You just make sure the spring fits into those, and that will go right on. There we go. I've got my fancy new hardware ready. Alright, that is one side done. Just finish up the other side the same way. landscape. Those are are. Alright, that's the tops all buttoned up then. So now, just gonna pop this vacuum cap back on. There we go. And stick the fuel line back down here.
It's nice. See better for where to store. Stacy is the man. He has good stock.
There we go. Alright, here we have it. Here's the top together with the new stainless steel hardware. Bottom together with the same, all cleaned out. Got the slide in there with the needle. All passages cleaned out. The whole thing thoroughly cleaned in the ultrasonic cleaner. And then blown out with compressed air. That is, by the book, the way to rebuild one of these. As near as I can tell, having read some books. And hopefully that will go on the bike tomorrow. And we'll see if it works. So, hopefully, video will be out in a few days of that. If not, there'll probably be a video anyways, just a slightly less happy one.